I guess this is going to be my very first podcast ever for any purpose. But here we go. So I'll start a little bit about myself. I am 27 years old. Sorry, the lighting is awful because it's nighttime. Can you see me any better? Oh, those dark circles. Okay, never mind. I am 27 years old. I am engaged currently. My fiance Lindsay is a truck driver. Not over the road, so not the super long haul ones, but let me fix this camera. But she's only home on the weekends. So I am currently a stay-at-home mom. I have a beautiful little 8-year-old daughter, and I actually watch another little girl during the day, and I am an Uber driver at night. Let's see, what else is there about me? Oh, I am working towards opening my own daycare, Fairy Godmother Daycare here, and I live in Maryland. Sorry, I've been battling this cough for almost a month, and you're gonna hear my dogs chewing and the curtains moving because I have a kitten. It's okay. We'll get through this together. Anyway, Maryland. Okay, so Maryland has two little sections, Eastern Shore and Western Shore. I live on the Eastern Shore near Ocean City, Maryland. So, you know, if you think of Maryland kind of like this, and then it has like a hook here, I live over here. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I have 4 cats. 2 cats are approximately a year old. I have a kitten who is approximately 4 months old, and a black and white cat who is 5 years old. I have a beagle mix who is 11 years old. I think he's 11. And I have a pit bull mix who I got secondhand, so I have absolutely no idea how old she is. I think she is 2.5, almost 3. Yeah, there's the kitten playing with the curtains. All right, so that's me. I was trying to figure out what to call my crochet podcast, I guess. And I think I'm gonna go with Way Out Crochet. Not W-A-Y, but W-E-I-G-H. So, I'll go into that a little bit as to why. Sorry, I don't have notes. I have been watching podcasts for like a few weeks on crochet, fell in love with it. Love watching other people's, progresses, and I'm just, I want to do it. So I said, all right, and if nothing else, I'm doing it for me. So I'm, being a stay-at-home mom and then an Uber driver, it's a very lonely life, especially as a trucker's wife. My fiance's never home. So, when she is home, it's tough. Back to the name. Excuse me. Okay. Name. Way Out Crochet. I live in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes it's even hard to get cell phone service out here. So like literally the middle of nowhere, because everywhere has cell phone service in 2018. So yeah, pretty well out of nowhere. And anyway, but the other reason is, as you can see, I am a big girl. I am actually getting ready to go through gastric sleeve surgery. So what that means is that I'm looking probably about February. I am going to be offline. I'm going to be off crochet. I'm going to be off everything because I am having my stomach cut to the size of a banana. I have been a big girl all my life. I've always struggled with weight, yo-yo diets, this, that, and the third. And my ex-wife actually had it done, and I always had the ambition to do it since then. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm ready. I've been working on this for a while now, so you might see some changes. If you see changes in the way I look, if I'm smaller, if I'm fatter, whatever, please tell me. I can't see it. I look at me every day. So if you see anything cool that changes, let me know, comment down below. I would appreciate it. So, okay, well, this is a crochet group or crochet podcast. So, okay, crochet. I grew up in a very bad environment. My family put the fun in dysfunction. My mom and dad were separated. I was in a court battle to see my paternal grandparents. It's a nightmare. I've had a very rough life most of my life, but I'm here. So my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, who raised me from the time I was 14 on, crocheted. She tried to teach me so many times, and I had less than no interest. What are you doing? Get off that jacket. Kittens, man, kittens. Anyway, I had less than no interest. So I decided that I was just gonna go ahead and, after, several years, I decided that I was gonna pick up the hook. Well, it was a couple of years late. My grandmother passed away in 2012. And it was hard. It was really hard. I took care of her to her last dying breath, and it was rough. It was a rough situation for me. And anyway, after she passed, I decided to kind of carry on her legacy, and I finished a couple projects of hers, and then I fell in love with it. I took a break during my divorce, which was 18 months ago. I took a break for about a year because I wasn't in the mindset. I couldn't function to do it at all. I don't know. It was bad. But anyway, I picked it back up after my new fiance, Lindsay, noticed I was having a lot of anxiety issues. She asked me, was there anything that I used to do to help me with my anxiety? And first thing out of my mouth was crochet. So she took me to Hobby Lobby and then Michael's, and we bought all sorts of crochet stuff, yarn, and the whole 9 yards, and I fell right back in love. And this is where we're at. So eventually you will see my whole house if you want to. It's kind of basic, pretty boring. Right now, it's really messy, which is why you only see this much of it. When you have an 8-year-old and you got a 6-year-old all the time, things are always messy. Like, I don't care who you are. If you're a parent and you can keep your house clean with 2 kids under 10, please tell me how you do it. Like, because in my head, you are a wizard. It is the only option. You are a wizard. Anyway, I digress. So, but that's my family. So, train of thought. Left the station, never to be seen again. All right. So, from everything I've ever heard, oh, sorry, you'll see a nervous tick that I have. I play with my hair, play with my shirt. Sometimes I'll play with these. What can you do? Okay. Okay. Moving along. So, I have, 2 obsessions in this world. Tattoos, obviously, lots of tattoos, more on my legs, more on my feet, and crochet. I'm actually going to be getting a crochet tattoo for my birthday, which is in December. Really? Could you not? Animals. They're animals. Anyway, I'm getting a crochet tattoo for my birthday right here. So I'm very excited, but I digress. So all the vlogs I've ever watched, they follow kind of a certain order. Okay. I have the attention span of a goldfish. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay, first things first. So I consider myself like a intermediate crocheter. I am by no means an amazing crocheter. I am by no means the best. I am by no means a professional. I like to think that I am. I do projects that are way too hard for my skill level. and I can't stop it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Does anybody else do this? Does anybody else take on projects and then you're like, whoa, this is much harder than I expected. And then you finish it and you feel like Rocky Balboa standing up at the, you know, the top of the steps like, yes, that's me. Okay, first project. Actually entering it in the county fair this year. First time I'm ever entering anything. Super duper proud of it. It was actually a judge at the county fair who said that I should enter it because it is gorgeous. I love it. It's for my fiance. Gave it to my fiance as an anniversary present. We had our anniversary last week. And I love it. So here we go. It is a peacock feather Afghan. Let's see, can you see this? Okay, so there we go. Okay. All right, it is fairly big. I mean, you know, let's see. So it's fairly large. The peacock feathers I got off of Etsy. I'll put the description in the box below. And all the yarn is from Hobby Lobby. My favorite yarn ever is this yarn here. I love this yarn. It's literally what it's called. It's just, I think it's just acrylic. Yeah, it's 100% acrylic. Here. Can you see that? I think you can see that. Can you see that? Okay. It's 100% acrylic. I have a lot of it. I love it. Every time it goes on sale, I buy more. I hit up Hobby Lobbies for some sales. Like, girlfriend loves some sales. So anyway, it took me a month and a half to complete, I guess. So the peacocks around here, these, okay, these here. Okay, you see the purple? Okay. Those I kind of created as my own. I tried to follow a pattern, realized I had bought the wrong, because the peacock feather pattern is bought. I bought the wrong pattern, so I kind of had to wing it. So I also winged my join. If you want to see how I did, if you want, you know, how I did my join, how I did my peacocks, I'll happily put that up for you. No big deal. My border, can you see that? Let's see, can you see this border? Okay, so the border is just as simple. The first is a double crochet in the green, this really, really pretty like mossy green. And then in this like golden mustard color, I did a single crochet. Half double crochet. Almost told you a lie. Half double crochet. And then I got to the purple and I decided I did not want to do a single crochet. So I did this ropey looking thing. That is a reverse single crochet. And Oliver, get off the table. Kid. That is a reverse single crochet. Super duper easy. Learned it off YouTube. If sorry, if I can find the link to it, I'll post it. If not, just Google reverse double crochet. Plenty of pictures, plenty of everything. This I got a lot of comments on. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. It says 100% made with love. I got those at Hobby Lobby. There was like 5 in a pack for like $5 or something. And get off the table. And anyway, so sewed that on, made it a little personal. Love. Love. This was a labor of love. It was very hard. I cried, I cussed, I yelled, I screamed. It was awful. You did not want to be around me when I was joining those peacock feathers, but I would. Would I do it again? No. No, not ever. Unless it was paid. I would do it for payment. I would not do it for free, not ever again. The peacock feathers were really simple to make. The joining is what sucked. So, if you're gonna be an ass, you're gonna be in the video. Sorry, I have a potty mouth. I have a mouth that would make a sailor blush. Sorry in advance. Anywho's, so I think I cried tears of joy when this was over. Pretty sure I did. Stupid kid. Okay, anyway. So that was one whip done. Other whips. Okay. These little guys here. Okay. You see the little bows here? See the bow? There we go. Okay. These little guys, I got a pattern off Pinterest. Hobby Lobby was having a sale on I Love This Cotton. Comes in something like this. Get a lot of it. Okay, so I love this cotton. It is 100% cotton. It is 3 ounces and 153 yards, 140 meters for those who use meters. Not me. Anyway, this. Favorite. Okay, love that. So anyway, made these out of that and out of Crafter's Secret, which I don't love quite as much, but it was on sale for $1. And I said, cotton yarn for $1, duh. So I got these. Those are gonna go to the neonatal intensive care unit. I had a friend 2 years ago who was pregnant with twins when she was told she could not be pregnant anymore. And she lost a little girl, and the little boy survived. And in, the hospital, he got an octopus. Well, I learned that the babies like to grip the tentacles. They remind them of the umbilical cord. It gives them some comfort, especially when they're very premature, like my friend's son was. So I'm hoping to make like 40 of these and then donate these to Johns Hopkins. We'll see how we go. So far I've got like 6 of them. And then these little hats. So I made them in different sizes, because the reality is preemie babies come out all different sizes. You could be preemie 3 days. You could be a preemie baby of 3 months. So each octopus has a little hat that goes with it. So I have a rainbow octopus and I have a little green octopus. And I'm going to bundle them up, wash them in Dreft laundry soap, let's just say this was the green one. So I'm going to put the octopus in this like this, get a little ribbon, tie it up, put a little tag on it that says, with love. So I think parents would appreciate that. And I think the hospitals appreciate it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I want to send those out when I get like 40 of them. My goal is Christmas. We'll see. So, I have some, I have some washcloths that I finished, but I don't think they're suitable for everybody to see. First and foremost, they are fun as hell. I love these washcloths. Okay, so I am on a crochet group on my Facebook, Yarn Wars, I believe it is, that I found this on. Anyway, this lady was looking for some testers for some, it's mildly offensive fiber artists, I think it's called. Love that group. So anyway, she, her daughter, the woman that created this pattern, her daughter asked her for some offensive washcloths. F-U-C-K and, stuff like that. Okay. So she made them. I love them. So anyway, she, I can't knit. Disclaimer, will never be able to knit. I've tried it 1,000 times. It just escapes me. I can't. So I said, hey, got any crochet patterns? And she actually made a couple. So she made UGH, which is literally my favorite word ever. So cool. And then she made, what other one did I do? I think I did FML. So in my life. That is fluff my life. We try not to use FUCK very much because my daughter being my daughter. Jasmine, enough. Sorry. The pit bull got fixed a few weeks ago. She's been nuts ever since, okay? If you know how to make a dog not nuts, let me know. Anyway, so my daughter, first grade, went to school, told the teacher to F off. So I decided at that point, probably shouldn't use that word anymore. So I opted for fluff. Much better. It works, and everybody knows what I mean. So, you know, fluff my life. I'm doing one that says, what the fluff, WTF. Right now I'm working on a BFF, but they're all testers. Anyway, you can find her Etsy shop is weirdsheep.etsy.com. She has some gorgeous tags that I will be ordering. She has knit patterns, crochet patterns. They are amazing. They're super duper cheap. It's like 4 of the patterns. It's like OMG, WTF, UGH, and BFF maybe are like $13 and some change. But she's amazing. I love her. Her work is great. Go find her, weirdsheep.etsy.com. So I'm working on those. I'm working on the BFF one. I probably, definitely not doing that tonight because it's like 11:40 here. But I probably will work on those later. The UGG washcloth UGH, which I will show you next video if you want to see it. I did in this color here. I do not know the name of this color. It is I Love My Cotton by Hobby Lobby. Super duper cheap. And the FML one that I did was in this color. This is Crafter's Secret. I got it for like $1 on sale. Hit Hobby Lobby on some sales and they ship. It's the best. So anyway, did that. I did not take pictures of this, but I actually used this recently. Same site I was on. Same sort of story. Mom had twins, lost one, was able to keep one. One of the people in the group was reaching out to see if anybody could do the amigurumi. I have a horrible time saying that word. Of the octopus. So I actually messaged the mom. The mom loved them, asked if I could do one. I did. I did it in this color. Also, I love this cotton by Hobby Lobby. Okay. So works in progress. All right. This guy is going to be obviously a octopus. Once it's washed, these tentacles will shrink up a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know. I started them. I did them for like 2 days. I made like a whole bunch of them and then I got distracted. So, again, this is, I love this cotton. The reason I don't like this one and I think I might scrap it is because can you see that sparkliness? Okay. That sparkliness is a little rough. Thinking I might tear this out, thinking I might use this as dishcloth material. It's just a little rough for sensitive preemie skin. So, and it's something I'm batting back and forth. Okay. So this, oh, hold on. I'll show you this one. Okay, so this is an octopus, a green octopus. Here, he needs to be stuffed, but he is ready to go. Stuffed, sewn, done. Little green hat, little micro mini one with a pom-pom, sewn, done. And then that set will be done. So that's almost done. And then this here is my current big whip. It is a corner to corner, just different shades of blue. I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby. You'll hear me talk about that yarn a lot. If you've never tried it, okay, listen, it's acrylic. It is 4-ply acrylic. It gets a bad rap because it's 4-ply acrylic and everybody compares it to Red Heart Super Saver. Do not. If you want my trick to make blankets softer that is 4-ply, I will either post that down below or I'll put it in a video later. Just let me know what you want, because I do have a trick and it works every time. Red Heart Super Saver, I've done it with, I love this yarn. I've done it with, what else have I done it with? I've done it with another one, but I don't remember the name of it right offhand, but it was a wool yarn. It was like 50% wool, worked fine. Loved it, it was great. And it makes it super duper duper soft. So like I can tell a major difference between my peacock blanket, which has been washed and put up, and this. So anyway, this here, can you see that? Okay. Is 4 different colors of I love this yarn. So I have like a country blue, an icy blue, a really dark, super pretty navy blue, dog hair, and this royal blue. I have a confession. I don't like C2C. This is my first one ever. I don't like it. It's okay. I would never do a large blanket out of it. This is just gonna be a lap can. I would never do a large blanket out of it. I found that once I got to 50 squares across, so you're going diagonal, so once I got to 50 squares diagonally, it got very cumbersome very quickly. One of the challenges I faced, and I actually learned this from Jana in Stitches, Jani in Stitches. It's on YouTube. I can put a link to her YouTube down below. I actually followed her tutorial on how to make the corner to corner square or rectangular, because generally speaking it would be square. So you're, square. So that was something that challenged me. I don't love it. I'm gifting it. The person I'm gifting it for, I know will love it. It's not my style. I can't say a whole lot nice about it because I don't love it. So, which is probably why I've put it down for a few days so that I can get it together, even though it's almost done. It'll be done. I'm hoping to do a video every couple of weeks. Fingers crossed, that thing is done. So my other, hold on one second. So my other thing that I love is this. Amanda's Bloom little box of crochet. Okay. I'm not gonna unbox the whole thing because there's a lot of stuff in here, but, okay. So I ordered one that was this cute little basket. It's done. It's somewhere around this house. Anyway, adorable. Love, 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 love. It's a subscription box. It costs like 23 bucks a month. Super affordable considering what she gives you. Now, yes, $23 a month can get a little cumbersome. I get it. You can stop the subscription at any time. You're not locked in. She does do not so little boxes of crochet, which are these huge projects. She did one for the royal wedding. She did a little box crochet for a teacup. I haven't touched it. I don't like it. The pattern is fantastic. But in my head, why would I ever have a desire to have a crochet teacup? So it's still sitting in my rolly cart. So, or as my friends on my mildly offensive fiber artists say, my glorious rolly bastard. Yes. It's getting its name painted on it. So anyway, so in my little box crochet, there always comes a hook. Okay, so this is a 4mm hook here. It's like an ergonomic hook. It's embossed in the handle. Can you see that? Okay. It came with the most adorable little like thing to keep your yarn needle in. Love that. And it came with these, 3 of these yarn colors. Okay. It also came with a stitch marker and like it came with like a whole bunch of different stuff, but it came with like a stitch marker, a patch, and like a little charm. Admittingly, I haven't used the patch. Also admittingly, haven't touched the charm. However, this little guy, can you see him? Cute as a bug in a rug. Love this, use it all the time, one of my favorites. If you want to see like my notions and stuff, I can show you. I've made my own stitch markers. I have some more of those like the tags that I can show you. The one for the person for this corner to corner I have right here. It says handmade with happiness with an adorable little smile on it. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to see my notions, if you want to see, you know, my stuff, I will happily show you. Knock it off. I'll happily show you. Just gotta let me know what you want to say. So, anyway. So. Okay. Oh. In the bag. Okay. So, anyway, back to the little box crochet. Also in the little box crochet, you get a postcard. This year, or this month says, oh, I do like to be by the seaside. I've actually sent that off. I don't have it. I will show next month if you want to see it. This is the pattern. So it's this adorable little shrug with a anchor on it. So I'm going to be giving this shrug and this blanket to the same person for Christmas. They go to church. They're very, you know, busy in their community. And I just thought it would be an adorable little shrug. Plus, they live at the beach. So, I thought it would be an adorable little shrug for them to have. Like, here is this. What's in this month's box? There's that. Okay. Sometimes keep an eye out on her website. Sometimes if she has extras, she will sell them. I don't know if it's at a discounted price or not. I've been doing this now, little box crochet, for like 3 months. I have no intentions of stopping. I love it. So the patterns that I've seen are super, super well written. So really super easy to follow. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do with that. Okay. Like see diagrams. Okay, there. If you're a picture person, if you're not a picture person, there are the words. I am not a picture person. Never will be. I need words. So that is on the to-do list. I am aware that it's only July, but I am also, so, is that it? That's all my whips. Okay. So, ideas, project ideas, things that I'm going to be doing, things I'm going to be working on. Okay. So, with the start of, you know, my Christmas presents, I am making a football blanket for my father for Christmas. It is going to be, the baseball is going to be orange and black for the Orioles. Footballs are going to be purple and black for the football squares are going to be purple and black for the Ravens. It'll be super, super cute. When I start it, I'll show you my progress if you want to see. But it's not even started yet. I don't even have the yarn for it yet. Little girl I babysit wants a zebra, but she doesn't want any zebra. She wants a stripy zebra. So I bought some really super, 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 super cute stripy red heart yarn on sale. So I'm going to wash it, make it super soft. And then I'm going to make her a stripy fun zebra with that rainbow yarn that I'll show you next time if you want to see it in black. So that'll be fun. For my fiance for Christmas, I am buying some Red Heart reflective yarn. This yarn's a little bit expensive. I don't know how reflective thread works. If you've ever used it, please let me know. I would much rather use reflective thread. It's much more economical, but I don't know how to use it. So, but my fiance has to have reflective material when going outside on the truck. You know, obviously big 18-wheelers going around, little teeny tiny person can get smushed. So I'm making for the wintertime a reflective beanie and reflective gloves. That's my goal. We'll see how that goes. Maybe a reflective scarf, but this yarn's so expensive. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to that or not. Are you really in the bottom of the glorious roly bastard? Please get out. Fur mom problems. Fur mom problems. Hashtag first world problems. For my mother for Christmas, I am making her a bubble or puff stitch going fishing blanket. So basically the words up top are going to say going, underneath are going to say fishing, and then there's going to be a fish in it. I found that pattern on Ravelry. When I get it started, when I start it, I'll put the link at the bottom. That's probably looking like October. I'll get that started. For my daughter for Christmas, that child wants everything. So she's left-handed, and she wanted to try her hand at crochet. I am not left-handed, cannot teach left-handed, but I have learned a trick. If you sit a left-handed crocheter in front of a right-handed crocheter, they can learn. And that's how my daughter actually learned. She has been chaining, just doing chains for like 2 weeks, but she loves it. So she made a cat toy out of chains, and now she's making more cat toys out of chains. So what can you do? We're going to donate them. We're going to make a bunch of chains and then put like the little pom-poms, like this guy, make it a little bigger, and sew it to the end and donate them to the Humane Society. I think that's all my whips, all my projects I have planned. I mean, I have a whole bunch that I want to do. Like I have a, what are you stalking? Sorry, my black and white cat is stalking something. I really, really want to do this princess blanket. This lady on one of my crochet groups on Facebook is doing a puff stitch princess blanket. Oh my God, Becky, it is gorgeous. And I want to do it so bad. Problems. The 6-year-old and the 8-year-old are done with princesses. So, you'll learn. I'm a little bit of a nerd. I love Disney princesses. So I actually might make that for me. Also for me, my household, I don't know, it might go on the truck. I'm not sure. I'm making a Maryland flag blanket because if anybody from here is from Maryland, has visited Maryland, we love our flag. It is a thing. I mean, we really, I don't have my keys right here, but I have like a key fob with the Maryland flag on it. We love our flag. So I'm making a Maryland flag blanket. Also found that on a Facebook group online on my Facebook. So I think that might be it. Sorry this video was really long. I'm going to edit out some stuff. If you want to see another one, let me know. I might go ahead and post one every couple of weeks, every month. You know, just to kind of keep you updated as to what's going on. If you ever want to see any tutorials, let me know. I'm happy to show you anything that you ask. If you want patterns to anything that I have not listed in the description, comment me. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So also I'm going to do one very brief thing every time I come on here to kind of keep myself accountable, to the internet, to whoever sees this. You know, please be nice. This is very, very difficult. Many people would not do this. I'm going to share my weight, my actual true weight, every time, every month. I'm going to share it once a month. I only weigh myself once a month. I don't actually have a scale because I am an obsessive scale person. I would weigh myself multiple times a day if I had a scale. So I will only share my weight once a month. I can do tricks and tips, recipes, anything like that. If you find that you might be interested in that, let me know. You know, I'm basic. I don't have anything fancy. You know, I don't have time for anything fancy. But all right, so my current weight as of last Thursday the 12th was 356 pounds. My goal weight is going to be 200 pounds. So I'll let you know what I am on August 12th. Please be kind. I know that I'm a big girl. It's very, very embarrassing for me. I've cried a lot of tears about it. There's a lot of medical issues that I have because of my weight. It did not take one day for me to get this way. It's not going to take one day for me to get it off. I am working every single day at it, and it can be very challenging sometimes, but just please be gentle. You know, and wish me luck. We'll see how this goes. I'll post in a couple of weeks with whatever I have done. I think that's about it. So, this is Sarah for Way Out Crochet.